This episode is so unhinged.
This.
With so much insane name calling at volume.
Pull your out because you're boring as
You must watch this till the very end because I, and I think you, will be very confused. Let's rehash.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
I'm back with more Rehashed. Hello, I'm Wilko, and this is the place for all the trash, mess, and drama from reality TV. And of course, the best recaps you're going to get anywhere. Right now, we're into MAFS UK. It's season 10, and we're up to episode 23. Another dinner party, and it's even better because it's a retreat dinner party.
I would just feel like a idiot.
Oh, yes, we're just having a very chill time at the couples retreat, and we do a little whip around at the Love Lab Rats. It shows that Ashley is getting compliments from Leah. Oh, she never gives those out for his huge arms.
Your arms look very muscly today, Ash.
I haven't trained for 4 days, actually, but thank you very much for the compliment.
Leah, honey, didn't you say you were going to, dial back the compliments so Lee didn't feel so insecure all the time? I guess we just moved on from that. Leisha, who gets her bean worked regularly by Reese, can't for the life of her figure out how to work this coffee machine.
This isn't nightmare. I just want coffee.
And HotDog Sanchez is now morphing into his persona. He is now bright red, and fingers crossed that April wants to gobble him once more. April's actually just a tad little hazy about the girls' day out. Oh, yeah, she got on the booze and started screaming about how much she wanted to bang Ash. Well, she wasn't that overt with it, but we got the point. You might be the same as me. I hope not in all ways. That would be really sad for you. But you might be the same with me, thinking that you're sick of hearing two particular subjects. Maeve and the missing GymRattTatts, and also, sounds like a children's book, and also that wicked woman, Ruth, coming for Nelly's man.
She didn't say I plotted, but she was basically saying, because Stephen's my type, I did want to get to wife swap and I wanted to spend time with him and see if we had a good time. So we were like, well, so you're basically trying to get into him, trying to turn his head.
Boo, Nelly. Why would you let someone like Ruth get to you? That just means she's winning. Also, you know, not even deep down, you just have to scratch the surface to know that Stephen isn't worth it. Speaking of, he says things like, oh, well, at this dinner party, I hope my name doesn't get mentioned and I just have a couple of drinks and some dinner and I go home. And I'm like, I don't believe any of that. I do believe that he does want to go home, though, just not with his TV bride.
The gloves are off. I'm not going down silent or without a fight. I'm back to me.
You hear that, Stephen? She's not going down tonight. I'm almost hoping for more Ruth chaos right now. You know what I mean? I really think that would spice things up for us. Where are the demon twinks, actually? They always get her worked up. Look, if we're going to burn this whole thing down, we might as well do it right. Speaking of, there's an ominous car driving. I love how they have a drone shot of this car and they're like, dun dun. Who could it be? We know it's Joe. And boy, oh boy, is he looking more and more like an ex-con every single day. An ex-con or Sarah's wet dream. They're the same thing.
Our chapter is unfinished.
Unfinished? I'm pretty sure we could say that it's finished. If you tell someone that you love them, but it turns out that you don't love them, I'm pretty sure it's finished.
Hello?
Are you for real?
What?
Are you for real?
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
This is a bad situation to walk into. And it's not just because Maeve is there. You know, she's found out that he doesn't love her. He just, has love for her, and also he hasn't responded to any of her texts, allegedly. So she's filled in the blanks, and now they're proper ammo, and she's putting him in a gun, and she's ready to shoot him.
What, like a hello, maybe? I'm really confused.
You're confused?
Yeah.
How are you confused?
Well, you're not saying anything.
I'm acting like what? That I've been fucking left? Is that how I'm acting?
You knew what was going on. You knew why I fucking went home.
Yeah, well, he had the death of a family member, so that makes sense. It's not like he went to have a sleepover with Sarah or Rebecca, or anyone else the conspiracy theorists have said that he's banged while he was away. Oh, I do wonder if any of them are true, though. I do think that it would be better for Maeve if she just, let him speak it out. Let Joe just speak it out and just push that Geordie rage down a little bit, and then when he's done, unleash the rage.
What did he say, Ashley? At the spa?
I said what I've said to you. I still, love you and care about you. That's what I said.
No, not quite what you said, is it, handsome? And I think you know that that's not what you said by the way that you're, fidgeting. You know that's not the truth.
He said, do you love her? And I said, yeah, I do love her in a certain way, but are we deeply, madly in love? Probably not. That's what I said. Because we're not. It's not a big deal.
Well, I don't want to be on Team Geordie because the storyline is really tired right now. But it is a big deal for you to say that you love someone and then go backspace, 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 and retype, I have love for this person is different. It's actually a little gaslighty, GymRattTatts man. Oh my God, he looks like an ex-con and he's a gaslighter. Sarah's gonna be hard up for this. Joe says, what the fuck am I meant to do? And it would be so easy for us to be on Team Maeve if she had any sort of emotional intelligence or control of her faculties. Just stop shouting and let him dig a hole. And then you bury him.
What the fuck am I meant to do? But this is the problem. What's happened is just opened my eyes again. It's just not going to work, is it? Yeah. This ain't going to get resolved, so let's just call it a day. I don't give a fuck. Actually,
Really?
No, I don't. I don't care. Fuck this.
And with Joe mumbling to himself, fuck off, as he walks off, that is the end of Joe and Maeve, I think. Him always knowing that Sarah is just waiting in the wings. Now, with the way that Joe walked into this situation, he seemed shocked that anyone would be pissed with the lack of communication. And I'm like, well, I would be mad if you hadn't communicated with me and you said that you loved me. On top of that, it's Maeve. She's going to be mad at anything, even if you're 100% in the right. So you would have known what you were walking into. Also, do we think that Joe actually told her that he wasn't in love with her before? Because he's like, I've told you that. I've told you that. Oh, we haven't heard it. Let's just wrap it up now. Like, I don't think either of you need to go to dinner, nor the next commit me. So, like, wrap it up, well, I guess with the trash, mess, and drama. Okay, we'll save you a seat. It's almost dinner time. You know how I know that? Because I've laid eyes on a hideous outfit worn by 2 Shillings. Oh, it looks like an Ikea light fixture. Or an old costume from an Austin Powers movie. Either way, after last week's letdown, it's good to see 2 Shillings living her ugly clothes truth. At the pre-drinks, we find out pretty quickly Grace's true feelings about how hard up April is for her TV husband.
I have been a little bit challenged because April just
keeps going at
goes
Ash.
for Ash every time. Like, she could change it up. She could choose someone different. She's been quite clear, and she's never once come to me, and more like it's just a bit rude now.
We'll just wait for how rude it'll be when she kisses him straight on the mouth hole. Wives swap. Sing with it. Wives swap. Wives swap. And here's just a quick picky of all the bros on the couch. Yeah, they're getting quite snuggly. We couldn't splash out for 2 couches, and look at them just all squished right in there, hot. Abby and John have arrived, and the good news is, they like each other. No, it's all still pretty boring. But the good news is that he has fixed his hair. Another intruder couple, Mr. and Mrs. Hot Dogs, they aren't doing even a fraction as well as John and Abby. No. April is so out. And I mean, like, we knew that she wasn't into him before, but, like, I thought there was, like, a little crack in the door. No, door closed.
Do you miss him at all or no, when you're with the girls? Are you excited to get back to him? Are you excited when you see him? Like,
are these all things you wish were there?
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of saying no without actually saying no, but we get it. Also, anyone else absolutely lose it at this very strong nod, lingering nod from 2 Shillings? Yes. She was not listening to Paul at all. Oh, I love it so much. April feels super bad because he's really, really nice. And he does all the right things and he wants to work on himself, but she just doesn't want him. Oh, and Maeve's here alone. And the second she walks in, she breaks down. But the boys are like, Joe's not a bad guy. She's not a bad guy. Like, I just don't know. And then they send Bailey to find him.
Joe, you all right, mate?
Let me finish this, mate, and then...
It's a good time to have a chat, mate.
It didn't go how I thought it was going to go. That's that, like...
He said, words that you said, I said I was in love with you, but it wasn't that deep. It was not that deep for me to say I'm in love with you.
I said, maybe we're not deeply, madly in love.
You said you're coming here, hoping you can make it work. So I feel like it's important, maybe, for people to kind of hear where your head's at.
It might be important in, like, that room, but to me, I honestly don't care. I just don't want it.
So marriage for you, is the marriage?
Yeah, of course.
What marriage done? Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, well, of course the marriage is done. Oh, I'd really like to know your feelings. What are they? Pop them in the comments below about this particular situation. I don't think that Joe came back to make it work. Maeve would have reacted exactly how he expected, because that's the way that she reacts to everything. So he knew that he would get there, he would say anything, and she would react, and he'd be like, whoa, she crazy, I gotta go. No, I can't deal with this, and then somehow look like the good guy still.
Can't believe that. Fucking Jesus, man. I just want to go home. Fuck this shit. Don't regret saying that I love her because that's how I felt in the moment. My feelings have never been a lie. It's whether we're right for each other, and I don't think we are. The marriage is 100% over between me and her. This is it, and it's done.
And then Joe does what Maeve should have done 3 episodes ago and leaves. No parchment, just out of there. But at the end of it, I'm thinking, well, kind of a shitty thing to not just tell Maeve. Maybe he did in that and it got edited out, but like say to her, I'm going to go. She shouldn't hear about it secondhand. Then, of course, we know that Maeve does this to people. She pushes them, and when they run away, she's like, oh, fucking asshole for running away. But it's like she's constantly testing people. Really, all she had to do was say that she was in love with him. She didn't have to push that hard. She just had to say, I love you, and I'm in love with you, and then run. In my opinion, Joe is a big old coward who can't deal with any confrontation, even though it would be so hard to have any sort of meaningful conversation with Maeve without her blowing up. But I don't think he had any intention of resolving shit coming back here. So Maeve, go and grab a little takeaway number, Dale. Yeah, go grab some dinner. Put your little dinner in a takeaway box and we'll get another Volvo to swing around and take you home. We don't even have time to process the loss of GymRattTatts because public enemy of the Love Lab Rats #1 has just walked in.
Hello.
Oh, and she's matched in green to coordinate with her ex-TV husband. And guys, Nelly's not going to hug her, okay? Nelly's just like, she's going to be cordial and she's going to say hi, but she is not going to hug her. And actually, is this...
How are you?
Fab.
Nelly, did you hug her? Nelly, you hugged her. That's so weird because you were protesting so much that you weren't going to hug her and then you did. Like, grow a backbone. You will talk shit to anyone about her. And then when it comes to the moment, you can't stand on your business whatsoever. And now, after a lot of pumping up by his Love Lab Rat peers, Divarni is going to have a sit-down chat, well, I'm sure he's going to say so much, with his estranged TV bride, Julia Ruth.
I've done nothing but listen to Divarni, so I need to tell him where I'm at and how I'm feeling.
Yes, you've done so much listening, and now you can finally say what you... Actually, I feel like you've said a lot. I don't know how much listening you do. No, I watched you say a lot about Divarni to everybody.
I mean, I would love some blanket if that's all right with you.
Do you want to come inside?
No, I'd like just love some blanket.
I'm just trying to wrap it round, but it's all right. This is not going to be enough. How are you, Julia Ruth?
Perfect. No notes. I could not have asked for this to start better. It's awkward, and she has pulled him up immediately on something else that he's done wrong. Also, if you didn't bring your own blanket, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, bring your own blanket. You can feel that it's cold. Julia Ruth says, I've done wrong, but... and it's a big old but. You're inconsistent, Divarni. Yeah.
In terms of like holding my hand and being attentive and being present in that, because I felt like you were so supportive behind closed doors. Like everything I could have asked for, you were very affectionate, like you're very attentive and present. Maybe it's because the group has said that you might look like a melt or anything. So maybe that's why you were feeling different to how you were behind closed doors.
Ah, yes, the inconsistency. Is that what it is now? You know, because up until this moment, he has been pretty consistently too short for you. So, all right, you've lost me. So he wasn't loving you enough in public, but behind closed doors he was. But you were shit-canning him in public and banging him behind closed doors. Like, if he gave you any attention in front of the other Love Lab Rats, it would not go well for him. Wait up, lady. You're going so fast and you're making no sense.
The moment where I shut down was when you packed your bags and, like, didn't explain what was going on.
The moment she shut down was in the last episode when he left. The same exact thing that you did on the honeymoon. I mean, she also says that he didn't explain. He did. He said he needed time. I mean, she's doing an excellent job at flipping this narrative. The controlling him didn't work, so now we flip and attack.
Exactly.
That's just a
exactly.
thought.
A little bit disrespectful when I'm trying to get my point in the past. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Also, if anyone has been disrespectful, it's you. This guy is just a simp who's not been particularly interesting. Also, he's been too short for you. Julia Ruth states that she has not had a voice, and it's been all about Divarni. Divarni. And I'm like, in what world have you not had a voice? Oh, Julia Ruth's been in the stash of Dean's delusion berries. You got to stop eating them. They make you absolutely lose your mind.
This weekend was here to be here for you and our relationship.
For me?
Otherwise, I could have walked out here because you wanted to so badly come to this retreat and I didn't want to come to this retreat. I could have walked out to the party or commitment ceremony. Because you knew how much anxiety I had coming to this and I said, I don't want to do this. I don't feel good about this.
Do you know why I came to this retreat? Do you even know why I even put stake? I was giving you the chance to actually be accountable for your actions for everything that everyone's called you out for.
You could have walked away.
It's funny that you're flipping the narrative.
Be an adult. Don't let me finish a sentence. Wait, it's on camera. I tried my best. We're divorced, fab.
Oh, they're divorced. Did I hear that correctly? Was that the D word? Shut up. And all of this before a mouthful of dinner has been eaten. They've not even made it to the table. So who do we believe here? Do we believe that she stayed because he asked for more screen time and he wanted to go to the retreat? Or do we believe that he stayed for her so she could get some sort of redemption arc? I mean, given how manipulative she's been of everybody, I would tend to believe Divarni and say that Julia Ruth's been pulling the strings. But I really can't tell with either of them. And then, ting, 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 dinner is served. And they sit right next to each other. Oh, that's good. I know we set places for them and we've made food and whatever, but the food won't go to waste. You know, someone else will eat it. Do we really need them at the dinner table anymore? They're divorced. Maeve, another divorcee, gets up to do the toast, and it's a huge cheers to another shit show of a season. All right, over with the lady lovers, who apparently are cool now. They still haven't had sex, but...
Definitely more.
Yeah, it's different.
Kissy,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not a friendship because I'm like asked about her in a different way. Like
Same.
behind closed doors, it's like kissing and more than like. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit more tactile and stuff in bed. Like.
So I'm not sure if it's the whole call of the Mother Nature that has slowed the going the whole hog down, or if they're really just trying to buy time until this is all over. Oh, what's that I hear? Another tink, tink, tink.
I just wanted to say a little speech. In all honesty, this has been fun. This has been iconic. This has been amazing. Made some great friendships. Made an amazing ex-husband.
Guys, Julia Ruth has prepared a monologue and it's time for us all to watch her performance. Is she calling herself iconic or just the time iconic? And I love that she's already cheersing to her ex-TV husband. I mean, couldn't get messier. Like, how many friends do you think you have here, Dal, for you to stand up and have this kind of confidence to perform this number?
Divarni and I are gone now, so good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. Keep it real.
Okay.
It is a game. Have fun.
Well, I guess the show is kind of like the Hunger Games, but there's no physical death, just like a social death, especially if you don't get the desired edit or if you act like a complete nunce like we're seeing on the screen today.
Cheers to the chaos. Hear, hear.
Cheers! Cheers to the chaos.
You could have really damaged my relationship. You don't have the balls. So look at me in the eye. Look at me in the eye.
Oh, I can't listen to Nelly make this about her and Stephen. Baby, if somebody is dumb enough to want Stephen, let them have him.
I read about me, yeah?
Look, I can't hear you when you get up into that register. Your voice, like, I'm sure dogs can, like, make it out, but I can't. It's very annoying.
Are you ready?
Why are you ready?
Why are you? There we go. There we go. She won't let me finish.
Relax. Your man's there and holding your hand. Why are you worried?
Stop talking for a second. There she goes. Again, you're starting. Oh, here we are.
That's the funniest thing Stephen's ever done. Just take a huge sip as the mess starts to spread and his wife gets more unhinged. Nelly, bring it in. Baby girl. Okay, serious chat. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, why are you fighting for something that just doesn't matter? This guy doesn't matter. This whole thing doesn't matter. Why are you white-knuckling it so hard? You've also seen the real him. I mean, like, if you hadn't seen it, then I would just feel sorry for you. But now I'm like, oh, this is on you. She then tries to make it sound like she's doing it for Divarni. And I'm like, pull the other one.
I'm not rising to that.
Yeah, go girl.
The experts are having a crack at Stephen because he's not sticking up for Nelly enough, according to them. And I'm not a fan of Stephen, but I wouldn't want this. You know what I mean? I can see why he's not standing up for this. I'd be like, oh, no. No. She's fighting a fight that's so dumb. I would be very embarrassed. You could have just lolled at Julia Ruth being a hot mess. Instead, you took her bait, so she wins. The group give a huge cheers to Divarni, and then the look on Julia Ruth's face, I'm like, see, Nelly, that's what you do. You praise her enemy, and that hurts her. You fighting with her, that's just giving her what she wants.
I don't think you've done much wrong.
Nothing wrong.
Let him speak. This is his time.
Oh, well, Nelly, take your own advice, sweetie. Just... And then, I mean, look at the face she gives Nelly now. What is happening here?
Don't look at her like that. Don't be all weird like that.
Yeah, don't be weird. Stop being weird. This is weird. I love that Julia Ruth is just staring at Nelly as if she has the power to destroy her with her thoughts. Like she is Darth Vader and she has the Force.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you guys want to agree or disagree.
Do you take accountability for manipulating him? That's what I would like to know.
I would like to explain how I've gotten to where I am.
It's kind of a yes or no. Do you take accountability for manipulating him?
I just appreciate the fact that this is a little bit tacky.
I want to know the punchline. I'm waiting for the punchline.
It would be so hard for you to get your point across in this high pressure situation. You know what I mean? Like, but also, JR, you don't answer direct questions. Give a yes or no answer, and then you can give some context.
Who speak?
Everyone. He's not being bombarded because no one said fucking anything.
Shut up, Ash. The whole good guy thing is not working anymore. Same, babe. Honestly, same. And
whoa, okay, stop, pause. Julia Ruth is coming for Ash now because he's a good guy and she just doesn't buy it. And Grace, I get you. I understand you now. Watch out for this one. Deep down, you know Grace is like, yeah, I'm glad that somebody gets it.
Grace, say your bit, babe. Oh, what? This? I see you. I've heard you. This is not working anymore. Good guy act.
No, but can I ask?
Yeah, stop the good guy act, you jerk. Julia Ruth gets called out for hurting Divarni, but she couldn't give two fucks. And I don't know about you, but for the trash, mess, and drama, hence why I'm wearing this shirt today, I love that JR is burning it all down.
Pull your pussy out because you're boring as fuck. Seriously.
Well,
so now that you fucking have,
boring,
now that you're boring, that's why they told you to push your pussy out. Yeah,
you've
so
got
told you
something
to
wrong
say
with
something.
you. You're an evil person.
Oh God, pause it again. Who has to pull their pussy out? Who? So Bailey got called boring and then he called her a bitch. This is great name calling. Oh, and an evil one at that. Man, I mean, if Julia Ruth is as diabolical as people think she is on the internet and she planned all of this, I mean, you're all really giving her what she wants. This is all perfect airtime. She knew this was going to make the edit. Then, Stephen, in a very dumb move, sticks up for his next victim. I mean, girlfriend.
Listen. People she hasn't directly affected, shut the fuck up. Pipe the fuck up, by all means.
Aren't you joking?
Oh, Nelly. Are you joking? No. You know Stephen. I don't feel bad for you anymore. It's actually so delicious that Stephen got involved to defend his forever stan, Julia Ruth. The S-words are like, well, why didn't Stephen do the same thing for Nelly as he is with Julia Ruth? Because he doesn't like Nelly, and you know that.
And she's so fucking needy, honestly. Give Stephen the fucking breath.
No.
Babe, I'm gone. So what are you worried about? Fuck it. I don't care. See you later.
JR is 100% right. Nelly is too needy. She says it herself. She's even worse when she knows the person doesn't like her whatsoever. And you know all there is to know about Stephen. His mouth says what you want to hear, and then his actions do the opposite. And one of his actions is taking the wine away from Nelly. Yeah, but without the wine, she doesn't have any sort of backbone.
Yeah, that speech that she did was a piece of shit, man. I don't know what that was for. She always wants to look like the boss bitch or the queen, but really and truly, today was a shit show on her side. If the marriage is done, finished.
Oh, and with that, it feels so good that marriage is finally finito. So with just one dinner and no need for a commit me, we've lost 2 couples. This is excellent. We needed to get rid of some.
Next time.
I've gone week in, week out, trying to make things work.
Wait, so why do they come to the commit me? They don't need to come. They're already TV divorced. They said it. Wrap it up. We don't need them to come back. That was a ride. I'm exhausted. What an incredible shit show that was. And if you're a part of a very special club because you've gone all the way, you and I once again together, all the way, club members. Your code word for today is divorced. Pop that in the comments below and I will see you in the next rehash. Mwah.